there are nuances in being a non-select black man. I mean, I believe there are certain black men who are naturally non-select, who women specifically, I'm talking about black women. There are certain black men who black women naturally aren't that attracted to. And there are certain men who black women are naturally attracted to. But in the black community today, the select pool of black men who black women fuck with is very, very small, extremely small. It seems like it's too small. And I don't think it's naturally supposed to be like that. I mean, in other communities, it's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the men are non-selectish and 20% of the men are select. And it's like that for like all races except for the black race in America. And for ADOS people, it's more like 80, I mean, 98% of the men are non-select, and like 2% of the men are select. And that's not normal. That's too extreme. And I believe there are reasons behind this phenomenon why so many men in the black community are non-select. Even a lot of the men in the black community who are non-select, quote unquote, if they were part of another race, they would be considered select. Like a lot of these dudes could be decent looking, dressed nice, have charisma, and with black women, they're still being shot down. And it's kind of strange. And I believe there's a couple reasons behind this. This past couple weeks, we've heard about this DJ Pope from North Carolina, South Carolina, one of those states. He's a white DJ from down there in the hip hop scene, the rap scene. And this dude gave HIV/AIDS to like 700 black women. And this dude looks like he's like a bottom shelf Brad. And a bottom shelf Brad is sleeping with all these black women. A bottom shelf Brad, like DJ Pope or whatever his name is, has the ability to run through like 700 black women. So imagine what the upper tier or even regular quality white guys, how many black women they're just running through. So this exposes like this DJ Pope situation with black women exposes how easy it is for any old type of white dude just to run through black women. And DJ Pope isn't the only guy out there, only white man out there who's just running through black women. I believe this is happening at a very wide scale, but it's just being kept low key. A lot of our sisters are sleeping with other races of men. over the brothers. I believe so. And I believe it's happening at so much of a high scale that our sisters believe that they're a part of the white man's program. Like these white dudes, other race of men are sleeping with their women so much. They're getting so much access to that black ass, that black pussy, that is causing our women to believe that the white man's bitch. And so, since they think a lot of our sisters think that they're the white man's or non-black man's bitch, right? Because that's who they're mainly giving up the ass to. These women are on that these other races of men program, you know. And one of the prerequisites to be a part of those races of men program, white man's program, is to view the black man as the enemy. Shit on the black man. And I also believe a lot of these races of men are training our women to have animosity towards us black men. But specifically, there's a certain type of black man that our women know it's a threat to their white zaddies. They know which type of black man is a threat to the white man. They know which type of black man to avoid or to see as the enemy. There's certain black men in this society who are, as a collective, all black men are seen as the enemy to the white man. But there's certain black men who are extremely seen as the enemy to the white man. And these are the true select brothers who are supposed to be select. But since black women view these truly select black men as the enemy to the West program, they feel like they have to shit on these brothers who are truly select. I believe these other races of men are putting a battery in our women's back to shit on a lot of our men, us black men who are supposed to be select. And it's very realistic, extremely realistic. You think these same other races of men, white men, they train their own race of women to stray away against certain black men. Ooh, avoid tall black men. Avoid that type of black man. Have your guard up against him. You think these white men don't tell their women to avoid certain types of black men, have their guard up against certain type of black men? Yes, they do. And the white race, white men in particular, their number one enemy are the black men who are the true alphas, the most sexually desirable black men. And a lot of these black men are getting shitted on by black women today. and they're being tricked by black women. They're being put into the non-select category by black women, not because they're not attractive, but because these men are seen as the enemy to the dominant white male society. So we have a lot of these men running around, thinking that they're not naturally non-select because black women won't give them the time of day. But actually, a lot of these men are supposed to be select. But these other races of men are putting a battery in our women's back to not fuck with us, to view us as the enemy. And yeah, I've came to see that myself. Like I'm a good looking dude, dressed decently, but I struggle with black women. And I know it's not because, oh, I'm some non-select lame ass nigga. I'm not no lame dude, bro. I'm not no bad looking dude, bro. But I still struggle with black women. And it's due to the fact that a lot of our women have especially in certain cities, have a racist mentality to view certain black men as the enemy because they're a threat to society, to the white men's program, who they're fucking with. You know, a lot of our women have a whitewash mentality that they're picking up from fucking with these other races of men.